Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pencil Express. So today we're going to be drawing one of my favorite, most super people. It is a superhero. Can you guess who it's going to be? It is Spider-Man! Yeah, we're drawing Spider-Man today. So Spider-Man is really cool because before he got his powers, he was just a regular guy. He would study in school, and then he would just listen to his grandparents and stuff. But after he got his powers, he was still really regular. He's really relatable. He has these powers that he uses to save the day and help people, but also he still goes to school, goes to class, and just does regular things. And I really like that. So we're gonna be drawing him. Now he's basically just a regular guy, like I said, right? With spider powers. So let's just draw him. Let's have him like on a wall or something. Let's have him like that, okay? Like sticking on a wall. So we're gonna start off with our middle of the paper is here with my finger, right? I'm gonna slide it to the right a little bit, just a little bit, right? So if this is the middle of the paper, I wanna start like maybe there, okay? Just a little bit over to the right. And I'm gonna draw a nice big upside down egg for his head. Something like that. Cool. Now, let's draw his body. So, remember, he's gonna be slanting, like bending and like sticking on a wall, right? So, let's draw his body like this. We're just gonna start with a stick figure, just so that we have an idea. He's gonna be bent like that. It looks like a balloon flying away. His shoulders are gonna be like this. Now, I hope you guys are drawing lightly, because everything so far is a guideline, okay? Next, here is his hip. It's just like an oval, but it's kind of diagonal because his body is kind of diagonal. Let's have a leg like that, and another leg like that. This leg is way too short, right? It looks way too short. Let me make it bigger. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And then he's gonna have his arm over there like that. And another arm is gonna be like that, okay? So this is roughly what our Spider-Man is gonna look like. So you can see here, his hands and this foot are touching the wall, but this foot is not touching the wall. So let's not have him just hanging loose like that. Let's have it touching the wall. I'm gonna bend his leg a little bit more this way, and that way. And that way it can touch the wall too. So let's start adding some meat to this, okay? At this point, you might wanna pause the video and erase the lines a little bit so it's a lot lighter, okay? It needs to be really light so that we don't see it after. But once we're ready, let's go. We're going to start off with his body. I'm going to draw a curved line here that connects to his shoulders. Then I'm going to draw his chest and his tummy. It goes down to his hip. Here as well. Like that. Then I'm going to draw his arm. There's like an elbow in the middle somewhere, right? There's a circle. But don't worry too much about it. We're just gonna draw a line like that, and it connects it. See, his arm gets skinnier as it goes to the wrist, so it's a little bit chubbier here, a little bit skinnier there. And then same thing over here. Like that. And then his legs. Now, I'm not gonna just simply go around it. His legs have a little bit of foldingness about them, and I'll show you what I mean. This part, let's just draw a sausage first. Same thing over here. Well, actually, let's connect it in the middle there to the hip. That's his butt. gonna draw another one like that. Okay? Try to make them the same thickness, okay? This one looks a little bit thicker than that, so I'm gonna shove this out a bit. It's a little too big. Something like that. Then we're gonna draw his calves here. It's gonna be like this. Like that, okay? Now, because of this picture, we're gonna have the lower part of his leg in front of the upper part of his leg, okay? So, I'll show you what I mean. We're going to erase everything here. But we want to see this. We want to see this line, okay? So, his leg is bending forward. Now, next, let's erase. Well, actually, let's go and do this one. See, his feet are just ovals. And we're gonna erase this and everything inside. Like that, okay? Now, this leg is gonna be in front and that leg is gonna be behind. No, that doesn't make sense. They should match. Right? So now it's like his feet are behind. That makes sense. As long as it matches, okay? So, next, we're gonna round out his shoulders a little bit. So it looks a little bit more natural. And then we have a shadow of Spider-Man now. We can draw a wall over here. See, he is attached to a wall. And I'm gonna, again, stretch out that foot so that it's touching. Like that. Now, next, let's add his face. So here is the middle of his face. I'm gonna go a little bit lower than that. So this is the middle, right? I'm gonna go lower to the right and do a diagonal line both ways. And then we can get rid of the dot. Boop. Then we're gonna draw a nice big smile like this. Big smile. Then we can draw a border around it. And that's a Spider-Man. Let's start working on his suit. So, to draw a spider pattern, it's very easy. You just have lines that go to the middle, like that, right? It's like a star. And then we're gonna draw smiles in between each section, like this. And it looks like a spider web. So, you wanna keep the distance about the same. So this one is way too far. Maybe this would have been better, okay? And then you're just gonna continue that pattern all the way around. And then this is a spider web for all of your scary drawings, okay? You can put that anywhere. So, we're gonna start with a line going down his face. And then, let's say the middle is between his eyes. So I'm gonna draw some lines going this way, and this way, this way, and this way, then this way, and that way, that way, and that way. Okay? Next, we can start drawing some of those smile shapes. Now, don't go crazy with these, okay? You can make them spread out. Oh, on the bottom half, they're rainbows. And you might be wondering what's happening over here, right? It's the same pattern, we just gotta fill it up with those lines first. And And then maybe we'll see a little bit of the smile there. Like that, okay? Next, he has the same pattern, I believe, going down his whole body, but not his pants. Like that. And then also, it's only on his like forearm and hands, and calves, and yeah, calves. So let's continue that pattern, but to do it on the body, it'll be a little bit different. We're going to draw just, let's see, a dot here in his chest. Oh, here, let's draw to his shoulder. Let's say it ends over here-ish. Like that, okay? It's like he's wearing a tank top. So from here, we're gonna draw our lines that go a little bit curved, right? Because his body is curved. There we go. Just like that. And then we can start adding some of those spider lines, those curved lines. Like that. Like that, maybe in the middle too. But then, in his chest is the spider symbol. So, to do that, we're just gonna erase and make some space. Our spider symbol is gonna be really cute. We're gonna do a little head like that, big body like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spiders have 8 legs. And then, I know it's kind of silly, but let's just give it a happy face like that. It's like turning his head and is upside down for some reason. I just think it'll be cuter. But you can do it regular if you like. And there is my spider symbol in his chest. Let's continue with his hands. Let's give him a thumb. So over here, there's one thumb. Might be a little bit long. Shorten that. And then over here, let's give him another one. Like that. And then let's start drawing stripes down his arm like that. Stripes. Stripes. And down his feet too. Stripes. Stripes. Like that. And then those curvy lines for a spider pattern. They get kind of tricky when it's so tight. But ta-da! There you go! There's Spider-Man! So, what is he doing? Maybe he's hanging out on a big building overlooking a city. Maybe this is, let's draw like windows. Okay, this is a tall building. There's some shine or reflection on the glass, like that. And then let's see, let's make a big cityscape. So over here, let's see, this is a street, like that. And then like, well yeah, that's a street. That's like the middle of the street. Then let's have some buildings just going up like that. Now we're gonna have some perspective. So the lines are going to be diagonal for these buildings, okay? There's 1, 2, smaller, some get bigger. 4 like that. And we keep going until it hides behind the building. You can add some windows. So to make the windows, don't just draw like, squares like this. They should match the diagonalness of the roofs. So I'm going to draw some windows like that. Maybe there's a giant window and then back to small windows. Like that. Maybe there's a big door. Like that, right? That's a building. Here's the divider. Let's turn it 3D. Go to the corners and add a line that goes diagonally that way. And if you can see the back of it, maybe it goes down like that. Like that. Okay? Now we can keep adding windows to our buildings. You can decorate them with signs. Maybe this is like, maybe it says like, I don't want to do, oh actually, you know what? It'll say, pencil. Maybe there's some advertisements, right? Maybe this is the future pencil building. It is a whole building and it is huge and lots of people are learning art. And the door is shaped like a pencil too. Ha! Cool. Right? So there you have it, a Spider-Man hanging out on a building with some buildings in the background. So thank you so much for joining today. If you have any suggestions, please send them in. And as always, I gotta tell you about Pencil Online. Pencil at Home, it's our online classes where we'll show you how to draw a picture from start to finish together on video chat, where you can talk to me, I can talk to you. I'll be like, step 1 is like this, and you'll be like, is it like that? And I'll be like, no, it's like this. And then we'll finish a masterpiece and it'll be really fun. So I hope to see you online. Bye-bye.